Hi everyone, I'm back. So, as you know, my focus is trying to show people who manage chronic illnesses that you can move abroad, you can travel overseas while you're taking care of yourself. But this video is for anyone who's wondering, is it really less expensive in Mexico? Because there are a lot of people giving you a lot of information that may or may not be completely timely or may not be accurate by the time you get to it. So I want to give you a quick rundown on a couple categories that I've labeled, and excuse me, I'll be looking away because I don't want to forget this. I've labeled less expensive, the things that cost the same approximately. Some things are more expensive, and my favorite, the things that you can't put a price tag on. So let's get into the list, okay? So less expensive. As you might imagine, tropical country. So if you choose to shop at the local farmers market, you will find fruit, vegetables, meat, chicken. And if you go down to where I live near the beach, if you go down to the water when the fishermen come in, you can get some great deal on fish. So all that is less expensive. You can get all these things. There's some fabulous grocery stores here. I mean, besides Costco and Sam's and Walmart, there's some really good bodegas that are actually owned by the American companies, I think. But you can get some fantastic deals. You can even get vegan items in here, and you can get your American favorites. You will just pay a little bit more. But when you shop at the grocery store, it's a little bit more expensive. So your best bet is to shop at the local farmers markets, and they have some great ones. Every town has their own. So, my favorite topic is healthcare. It's less expensive, folks. Now, I haven't had a huge emergency, but so far, my regular day to day, my meds, my going to see my doctor, that is less expensive, much less expensive than the US. And I'm finding that I'm getting excellent care. Okay, I mentioned meds. They are less expensive. And guess what? For the majority of them, you don't need a script. You carry your old bottle into the pharmacy and say, okay, this is what I need, and they will help you. And they will tell you the days when they're having specials on meds. You can actually get 2 for 1 on some days on medications in this country. It's wonderful. So if you're traveling in and around Mexico, it's rather inexpensive. Uh, if you're flying in particular, right? Because if I want to go to Mexico City, I'm not driving 24 hours. I'm going to spend a little less than $200 and get a great round trip ticket. So those are the less expensive ones. Fruit, vegetables, if you buy them from the farmer's market, healthcare, prescriptions. I forgot housing. If you live a normal lifestyle, what I call a normal lifestyle, because I do not have a millionaire lifestyle, but you can find really wonderful, affordable housing even near the beach that's quite doable. As I've told you in my previous videos, as a matter of fact, I went to see my apartment today. I will sign my contract tomorrow. My 2 bed, 2 bath, fully furnished, 2 blocks from the beach, all utilities included, is a little over $1,100. So that's quite doable. And if you move a little bit away from the beach or you go closer to Merida, you can find even better prices. So let's add housing to the less expensive list. So I'll go over that again. Fruit, vegetable, meat, fish, chicken at the farmer's market, less expensive. Healthcare, less expensive. Meds, less expensive and easier to get. Housing, less expensive. Travel, flying within Mexico, definitely less expensive. Okay, so let's talk about the things that are kind of the same. Any packaged product, a lot of it has to be imported. So, my olive oil, I pay a little bit more here. I go to the grocery store and I get what I want, but it's there. And it's about the same actually. And some items are a little bit more expensive. So, of course, in Mexico, they use the same products. They use a lot of the same products. So if you switch to a local brand, you'll find that you're paying a little bit less. But overall, they're about the same price as the US. And I'm giving this to you after only being here 10 days. So it's current. So expect to pay about the same for box products, bottled products, processed things, personal products, and a used car. You can get a very inexpensive used car, but as always, in every country in the world, you will get what you pay for. I decided to buy my used car at the dealer because I wanted their inspection and I wanted their warranty. Oh, and by the way, folks, Amazon is same day or next day here and in Merida. So you're going to get your Amazon fix if that's what you want to do. I've been doing that with some of my favorite products as I learn how to get local Mexican replacements. And the supermarkets I've told you about, you can get a lot of your personal products that you like there as well. So the things are the same: packaged products, bottled products, personal care, and your items from Amazon. You may pay a little bit more for your items from Amazon because it's imported, but it is same or next day, and the Amazon lockers everywhere. You won't have to worry about that. Okay, let's move on to the more expensive, gas. Gas is more expensive, but you know what? We have found with everything that's going on in the world, gas goes up and down. It is a part of life. You get to determine, one, if you are going to have a car, or two, how often you want to drive that car. So that's a cost you may decide to take on or not to take on. If you shop at the malls, and there are many wonderful malls, clothing is more expensive. Gap is not a bargain basement brand here. You will get your Cotton Gap jeans, shirts, whatever you want, but you will pay more money for your Gap cottons here. And regular clothing, there's Zara, there's H&M. They're here, they're available, but it's a little bit more expensive again because it is imported. You can find local clothing that is of quality if it's something that you want to do, and you will pay less. That is also available, but I haven't gotten to the point where I'm ready to switch up on what I wear yet. So I'm going to pay a little bit more for the clothing that I buy. So far, that's only 2 items that I found to be more expensive. Again, I'm admitting I've only been here for 10 days. There may be other things that will be more expensive than the States. And if that is the case, I'll make an update and I'll let you know. So my favorite topic, the things that you can't put a price tag on for me that I found here in Mexico. One, and sorry I have to go there, but folks, not one microaggression since I've been here. No one has followed me through the stores. No one has looked at me sideways. The only thing these people expect from me is to be a decent person. I can't put a price tag on that. It is wonderful. So I can't put a price tag on it. I just said that. Okay, so you can't put a price tag on the slower pace of life. We get used to doing things, rush, multitasking, so on. You may try to do that here, but the system simply will not allow you to do it. So it forces you to slow down. So even someone like me that has surges of type A, I can't do that. And I remind myself, I have my little mantra, it'll come in its time. And when it does come, it works. So it's just a matter of me changing my perception, and it's probably healthier for me anyway. Another thing you can't put a price tag on is the kindness of strangers in this country. People will help you. They'll help you. When I was flying here, actually the last time I was flying here, I was taking the flight from DC to Miami. I had a bag in the overhead, and I'm trying to get it off the flight, into the baggage compartment. No one would help me, and I'm struggling. I finally get it in there. The flight from Miami to Mexico, when it landed here, and I was getting my bags, there were like 2 or 3 Mexican men said, Senora, and they would help me. They helped me simply because I was female. That, some women may get that in the US, but I didn't normally experience the kindness of strangers in the US. And if you're lost, if you're trying with your very poor Spanish like mine is, they will help you. They will stop what they're doing and walk you to where you're going. They're absolutely kind people. Now, not everyone is like that, but the majority of people that I've met here are incredibly kind, and I find that wonderful. Let me see, what else do I have on my list? You can't put a price tag on having time for personal development because life is slower. And I mean, you can speed your life up, but you have the option to slow your life down without detriment. And for me, that's one of the most wonderful things. So, to repeat my list of things that you can't put a price tag on, no microaggression. Micromanagement, I think I'm thinking about my old job. It's a slower pace of life. There's the kindness of strangers everywhere you turn, every day. And time to reflect and self-development and make these videos. So folks, as always, if any of this makes sense to you and is helpful to you, please take a moment to share, subscribe, comment, because it helps YouTube know that I'm helping you in some small way. So until my next video, maybe I'll give you another glance of the beach, of the boardwalk close to where my apartment is going to be. Until then, be well and ask yourself every day, how do I want to spend my health? Have a great day. Bye-bye.